Hi guys, Deb Kiskin here. I'm just going to go over a few things with you. I'm going to go over your host checklist. That is going to be your best friend. Basically, this checklist, if you go through it thoroughly and follow the checklist and do everything that is in the checklist, you will have a successful party. To have a qualifying party with Norwex, you have to have in July, they have changed things a little bit. So in July, you have to have either a $550 party or a $1,000 party. We're going to shoot for the $1,000 party. This is for several reasons. One, I know you can get it. And if you follow these instructions with the host checklist, it will be easily obtainable. So the other reason is because if you hit a $1,000 party, I am going to give you 2 laundry soap. You can pick either liquid or powder or a combination of liquid or powder. But those are from me. That's not part of the Norwex rewards. That's just an extra bonus for having a $1,000 party. So as long as you have a qualifying party with Norwex, which used to be 3 buying guests, 1 booking, and now it's the $550 to $1,000 party. I don't know if any of that is changing as far as the 3 buying guests or not. We'll know for sure July 1st. But qualifying party with Norwex gets you all 4 steps of rewards. I will send you the rewards July 1st when they come out, and we'll be able to go over them good. But basically, there's 4 levels of rewards you can get. The first level is the number of buying guests, and you get on top of each other a bunch of different, and you'll see during the party example of the host rewards that I do that will give you a little bit better idea of how that builds up. But anyway, it builds on each other. Like if you have 3, you get free shipping. If you have 5, you get another thing. If you get 8, you get another thing, and they just build on top of each other. The next part of the second step of the Norwex rewards is you get a percent of the party total, not counting tax or anything like that, but of the party total, you get a percent to use as spending money. That's to spend on whatever you want to with Norwex. The $1,000 party gets you 12%, so it's a pretty good chunk. That's $120 on a $1,000 party that you get to spend on top of the other rewards that Norwex is already giving you. The third part, or the third level of the rewards from Norwex is bookings. For every booking, you get a window cloth. So if you get 3 bookings, you get 3 window cloths. If you get 4 bookings, you get 4 window cloths. So the 4th step of the rewards is there is a package for a $550 party, and there is a package for a $1,000 party. Those rewards you will get if you have a qualifying party, which is the right number of guests, 1 booking, and at least $550. But hopefully we're going to hit that $1,000 party. So you'll get the amount under those. And like I said, when they release that on July 1st, I will get that out to you guys. So that tells you a little bit about the Norwex rewards and just a little bit about the free laundry soap from me if you hit a $1,000 party. Now the other bonuses that you'll get from me is you can earn up to $75 extra from me in spending money. That's on top of the spending money you've earned from Norwex. Now, the way you earn that is there's the first requirement is 30 members in the group and 12 buying guests. That gets you a $25 shopping spree. The second way that you earn it is with bookings. If you get 3 bookings, you get another $25 shopping spree. If you get 4 bookings, you get a $50 shopping spree. So the total you can earn, like with 4 bookings, is $50 shopping spree, and then if you get the 30 in the group and 12 buying guests, you get the 25, and that's the $75. So you can earn up to $75 extra from me, and that is very, very doable. Out of the last 2 multi-host parties that I have had, more than half of the hostesses have reached $1,000 party and have earned the $75 bonus. So it's very, very doable if you follow this host checklist and follow the invite instructions and follow my instructions throughout the whole process. So that is a little bit about that. I'm just going to quickly go over this host checklist. The first thing on there is a Facebook post. I'm going to send you verbiage. I'm going to have you look at it. If something sounds funny or whatever, you can reword it a little bit, send it back to me. And once we feel comfortable that you're good with it, then you will post that on your personal Facebook page today. That is basically what we're hoping from. Our goal from that is to get people to start commenting, talking. These are people that you are going to add to your invite list. So that's the Facebook post. Then there's invite step 1. That is when I teach you a quick, easy way to invite your guest. I'll have the verbiages. We'll do it through Messenger. I'll send a message to you. You'll send it back to me. And the reason you send it back to me is so that the completed one I will send back to you, and you will be easily able to forward it on to individual people. Now, the important thing about invites is inviting individually. Don't do any group invites. Group invites are very, very ineffective, and nobody wants a group invite. So invite personally, and I will teach you how to do it easily on Facebook Messenger. The second part of the invites is those who say yes, and we're going to want people to say yes because nobody likes to be spammed, and it just makes people feel a lot better if they've given you an answer before being invited. So those people who say yes, that they would like to be invited to the group, then you are going to go into the group that I've already added you to. You're going to go into the group, and you're going to, up where the member section is, you're going to hit invite, and you're going to add each one of those people. Now, once you make your list, I want you to make a list. I've sent you a list of different things that can help you, tools, but start making a list of people that you are inviting, and then think outside the box and think of other people. Because you are going to want to invite 100 to 125 people to get 30 people in that group. I know that sounds like a lot, but honestly, once you start looking through all your contacts and people, it really isn't a lot. And there's a lot of people out there that love Norwex or would love to know about Norwex. So that's one thing. Another thing that I want to mention is sometimes people during this time are worried about people being short of money and that sort of thing. I absolutely love giving people samples. If that's all that they can do is participate and they get a sample, and maybe down the road it helps them. But there is so many people that are wanting to clean more right now and who are spending more effort, more energy, more time cleaning now, that Norwex could save them energy, time, effort, and money. And on top of that, give them a healthier way to keep things clean. So it makes people's life easier. This is something that is a big plus for people. So let people decide. Don't be afraid to invite everyone you can think of, because they will let you know if they're interested or they'd like to join. And you'd be surprised how many people actually that you didn't even think of would like to join and be a part of this workshop. It's a really fun time, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So that's about the invites. The next thing on the list is, I want you to post some testimonials. The first testimonial I want you to post is basically going to be a little bit something about you, who you are. You can throw in stuff about your family, whatever defines, who you are, and why you decided to host a party with Norwex, and also what's your favorite product, or you know, I sent the samples, so be sure and try and use all your samples so you have some basis of, if you're not familiar with Norwex, so you have some experience with those products and realize how awesome they are. This gives you ability to do these testimonials. But anyway, just an introduction, basically why you wanted to host, who you are, and favorite product or something like that. Just make it personal and put a picture. I don't care if it's a picture of family or you with your family or whatever, but just to make it personal. This is a multi-Facebook group, so it's really nice for people to get to see people they don't know. Since there's several hosts, there's lots of groups of friends, so it's just nice to be able to see who you are. So anyway, that is the testimonial. Later on, if you feel like posting more testimonials, I absolutely love it. So keep that in mind. On the host reward sheet, we already talked about the 30 in the group and 12 buying guests gets you a $25 shopping spree. A little bit later, a few days later, after we do the invite, you're going to go back in and see under the group who you have invited that hasn't accepted. And those people you're going to send a reminder to, because so many times we get busy in life and we'll get something and we'll think, oh, I'm going to do that, and then you forget about it. And so those people who said yes and you invited, send them a reminder so that they can pop into the group. Then the next thing, fill out your wish list. That's going to be something you're going to want to do ongoing, because at the end of the party, then we're going to start, what you'll do is give me those items that you want, and we'll put them under your party under the host rewards, and then extras will be under the up to $75 that you're able to earn. Oh, and the other thing that I do for hosts is, if you want to purchase above and beyond your host rewards, and you place a personal order, I give you 20% off of the personal order, not of the host rewards or the 75 money that up to that you can earn, but orders outside I give you 20% off of as a host. So that's another bonus. Let's see. As your guests accept the invite and become group members, write their names down on that list that I included in the host packet that I sent to you, because as you keep track of that, you're going to want to be able to keep track so that you know if you made that 30, if you're close to that 30, maybe you're 2 off and you can think of 2 more people to get to join, etc. If you get 30 people there, there's a very strong possibility you'll have at least 12 buying guests. So that's why those numbers. Fill in your wish list. We talked about that. Download the Norwex Party app. It's called Norwex Party app, and it's in the App Store. Download that, and here in a few days I will be sending you an email that gives you your credentials to sign in under your party. That party app will let you track your party and see who you've got for who has made purchases, what your total for the party is, where you are for rewards, all that good stuff. So it's really, really handy. And then there's a during the party things to do. Check in daily, like and comment things that your friends have posted. The thing I want to cover about the Facebook comments and that sort of thing. Liking is good, but comments are better. These boost us up, and I'm not saying don't like, because that boosts us up too. But these things boost us up in Facebook's algorithm, and it makes the posts more visible to all your invitees and friends. And we want that, because the more visible it is, the more they get to see and learn from the party, and the more things they get exposed to and get to learn about, and the more successful your party is. So comment as much as you can. and comment on all of your guest comments. It's just very, very appreciated by them and makes them feel welcome. So comment on all of your guests' comments. Be sure to do that. Tag guests. There's going to be some posts that I'm going to ask you to tag guests in. Besides that, and those posts I'm going to ask you to tag all your guests in. They're vital posts that we want people to for sure get to see. There's 2 or 3 of them. Besides that, if there is a post that you see that you think one of your friends in the group would, I am so sorry, one of your friends in the group would benefit from, tag them. That way they for sure see it. And then I will encourage everybody to tag me in the comments so that I for sure don't miss anything. Later on in the party, I'm going to send you your private link. We won't do that right off the bat. I have a link tree that they can go in and see all the links, but after we're almost done with the party, I'll have you send your private link to all those who have not ordered yet. That's just a kind reminder, no pressure reminder, to let them know that the party's closing soon, and if they do want to order, here's the link, and I will give you verbiage for that. So it's no pressure whatsoever. Encourage your guests to book a party. That's the biggest thing you can do, is encourage your guests to book a party, because it is a benefit to them, it is a benefit to you, and it gets you that much closer to earning those rewards. But it also benefits your friend, because there are huge rewards to be earned with Norwex parties, as you know. Having fun. Just keep having fun throughout the party. So, one last thing. If there's anybody who has thought about, kicked around the idea of joining Norwex, being a consultant, I would love to have you a part of my team. If you let me know that you have that interest prior to the 8th, so we have time to swap things around. If you decide to do that, we can make this party your launch party, which basically gives you a head start and basically gives you a great punch out of the gate, getting your kit and extras paid for. So kits are only $9.99 shipping, and then there's some other requirements that are not very hard to do, that if you're interested, let me know and I'll chat with you about it. So anyway, would love to have you part of the team if you are interested. So with that said, I am going to sign off, and I will send you some text that will further explain the invite process, your post to Facebook, and feel free to ask me any questions that you have. I'm excited. We're going to have so much fun at this party, and thank you so much for hosting. I truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it, and I want to make sure we earn you as much rewards as we possibly can, which I have a feeling is going to be a lot. So keep that wish list going. Thanks a bunch.